is Russ. Yeah, I'm back out on the road again. What am I riding? Yeah, what do you think it is? It's white. Yeah, this is the lectric XP3 2.0. Yeah, let me get you a better angle here. Yeah, this one I think I'm going to angle down a little bit more because it's kind of hard to see the handlebars on this one because it's a little bit lower than some of the other bikes. I don't know if you even see it now. You know, it's hard for me to tell. You know, when the camera's on your chest, you have no idea. Anyway, it's kind of chilly out today. It's only 59, 60 degrees. What happened to our good weather? It's like it all disappeared on me. Anyway, I was just thinking, you know, what bike should I take out? I need to get out there. Even though it's a little colder than I prefer. I mean, I wish it was 10 degrees warmer. I have my sweatshirt on. I have an orange vest on today. Figured it'd look better with the white bike. And long pants, of course. Got my half gloves on. Got my X needle helmet on. Let me turn it on, actually. Sometimes I forget to hit the button because you get little blinky lights in the back and a light in the front, right? So anyway, I decided to take this lectric because recently lectric introduced the new XP4. Ooh. Yeah, I talked about it on the More from Russ channel. Now you might be thinking, Russ, why are you telling those guys? This is the eBike channel. Why didn't you tell us first? Hey, some of you guys are More from Russ viewers. And if you're not, go over there. I'm telling you, you're missing out. Sometimes I do talk about e-bike stuff there. So anyway, XP4 came out. It's the upgrade to the XP 3.0. Yep, I have an XP 3.0. They sent this to me just before winter happened, right? I barely rode it. I barely had a chance to ride it, and now there's a new one. Yep, which means my XP 3.0 is up for sale. It is. Go to the russisright.com website. It'll redirect you to russisright.blogspot.com, and when you get there, look for the stuff that's on sale. Yeah, there's still bikes available. So what's it selling for, Russ? Well, I have the extended range version, the better one. Bigger battery. Yep, bigger battery means longer range. So that bike right now is on sale on the electric website for $999. So if you want a extended range version of the bike, time to get it now. Because once the XP4 comes out, then you know those XP 3.0s won't be $999 anymore. I'd be even sold out by that time. So what am I selling mine for, and how many miles does it have, Russ? Well, it's got 20 miles on it right now. Now I was debating whether I should take it out now just to show you. No, if I do that, I add miles to it. So I said, no, forget it. We'll leave it at 20 miles. It's like brand new, basically. Leave it at 20 miles, sell it for $725 cash. There you go. Gotta come get it though if you want it. Where am I at? Northwest suburbs of Chicago. So if you're in the general area, or if you know somebody in the general area that wants an e-bike and wants to save some money, this is the one to get. $725 for the most popular e-bike of last year. Yeah. Lectric is the #1 e-bike company in the United States, and that XP 3.0 is the top selling e-bike. Got one for 20 miles on it for only $725. All built and ready to go. Yeah, so if you're interested, go check it out. Send me an email if you're interested in it. All the instructions are on the website. Okay, we're going to turn here too, just like this guy. Alright. Let's follow the car. So there's other stuff available too. I think the The Himiway Rambler mid-drive bike is available. I lowered the price on that one, so go check that one out. The Freedair Eden is available. That's a step-through version. I lowered the price on that one too. That one's still available. That's a bigger, full-size type bike, right? Good bike though. I like it a lot. But I've got to clear space. I was taking an inventory count of all the bikes still in the house, and we've got to move it on. Now, what about this lectric? If you get rid of the XP 3.0, you don't have any bike like that anymore. Well, the XP4 is coming to me. Other than more from Russ guys know, but I talked to Christian, who's the guy in charge of all the influencers. I love that name. I said, hey, can you send me XP4? He goes, sure. So I have requested one. I requested the XP4 in Stratus White, same color as this particular bike. And I asked for the extended range version, which is a 750 watt motor version with a larger battery. So that's coming in. So I have to clear out some bikes for the stuff coming through. Happens every year. I mean, it's not unheard of. Companies have new models all the time. So interesting thing, and I mentioned this on the other channel. You know, they launched the XP4. They invited some of the influencers to go out to the Grand Canyon. Ooh, that would have been a nice trip, huh? Yeah, I didn't get to go. A little sad, but I understand that not everyone got to go. They only invited a handful of people, and I'm kind of a pain to deal with. I am, yeah. I mean, I can't walk like the rest of the other guys, as you know. I don't have the strongest leg, and my knee's not the greatest, and the hips hurt and everything. So I think I would have been too difficult to deal with had I even gone. So I don't know the reason why I wasn't invited, but that's okay. That's okay. I would have probably suffered through it anyway. One day I would like to go back, you know, to Arizona and visit the guys at Lectric. So maybe one day they'll invite me back again. But in the meantime, I'm still working with them, and I'm still dealing with showing their bikes, right? So XP4 will be headed my way whenever that's available. We don't know when that's available. Hey, I think they changed this. Did they change this? No, maybe it was like this. I don't recall this being like this. Okay. I always went down on the where the cars go. I'm going, how did that path happen? Yeah, I never went down it that way. That's the walkway path, I guess. All right, let's move on here. No, Lectric has done a really good job with their new version. Now, here's the question: should you buy the new XP4 and skip on the XP 3.0? Yeah, you should. You should buy the XP4. However, if the XP4 is out of your reach, or you want an inexpensive XP 3.0 that has hardly any miles on it, then you should buy the XP 3.0 that I have on sale. Because it'll cost you $9.99 on their website, or it'll cost you $725 if you buy it from me. So there you go, your decision. So what did they do with the XP4? Well, it is still a 500 watt motor, which is what's on the XP3, but I'll tell you, these bikes will still do 28 miles an hour. Yeah, you can pedal it to 28, throttle it to 20, right? The extended range version, however, gives you more power, basically. The new XP4, that is, I'm talking about. They're going to go to a 750 watt motor on that one, and then they'll give you an extended range battery that's like 17.5 amp hours. but it'll cost you $1,299. All right, so those are some things you have to kind of weigh. You know, I would say for someone just starting out, they don't want to spend a lot of money. You know, they want to stay within a reasonable amount of money of $725. My XP 3.0 will be your best chance to get an e-bike. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one sold that low that can do what this one does. And like I said, it is the #1 selling e-bike of last year. Not just from them, I'm talking about in the United States. Yeah, they do a really good job because the price is right. Yeah, and they didn't raise the price of the XP4. They're keeping it at $999 if you do the standard 500 watt motor with the standard battery on there. But there's going to be a number of people who's going to want to get the extended range version. That's 750 watts. Your torque on that 750 watt motor is like 85 newton meters, and any bike I've ever had that had at least 85 newton meters of torque is typically able to climb the hills pretty easily. So what about this other one? Well, it'll climb the hills, but not as well as something that does 85 newton meters. I think the standard XP4 has something like 55 meters, 50 meters, something like that. It's not as powerful in terms of hill climbing ability, but still capable. We're navigating this thing when all these school buses are coming out of here. Look at this, just like all lined up. Unbelievable. What is this? What's going on here? Man, every school bus is coming out of here. What's the deal with this? All right, we got to get off this road, man. This is nuts. But this road has been under construction, and I think they're about ready to finish it up because they've got the blacktop oil and stuff down, but they don't have the final coating down. But I'm getting it off of this thing. We'll take a right out of here once I can get past it all here. They stop, we gotta stop. That's how it works. Let's go this way. Let's just get out of here. Forget that mess. I'm not doing that. So think it over. If you have friends in the area, or if you know of someone looking for one that can come down to the northwest suburbs of Chicago, there's instructions on the website. We meet at the police station, so just take a look. You can Google it, or Google Map it, I should say, or Apple Map it, tell you how far I am away from where you might be. Yeah, save a few dollars. Come pick that thing up. And if you want one of the other bikes, pick those up too. Will there be more bikes? Yeah, there will be more bikes available for me. It's just a matter of when, but those are what's available currently. There's 3 of them up there right now. All right, so this X-Peak. The X-Peak is a little more aggressive riding stance. You lean forward just a tad more than some of the other bikes. And you know, it's a 4-inch fat tire bike. It's a nice bike. Yeah, I actually like it. And all of their stuff from Lectric are value-driven bikes that have performance. That's what they've been known for. All right, let's take it right here. And no difference on this one. The 2.0 X-Peak is really good. Yeah, see, we do stop. Sometimes you have to stop. You don't want to get killed. You have to stop. Okay, let's see. Where else should we go here? Let's go forward here. And let's take the path. Maybe we should do that, because we're really close to it. Where's the entrance to that thing? Right here. Okay, let's do it. Let's get up on here. Now, I said I wasn't going to take any big 4-inch fat tire bikes on the paths, but oh well, I guess I'm going to have to do it. Today is a Friday as I'm recording this, Friday before Mother's Day. Yeah, Mother's Day is on Sunday. So yeah, I'm playing keyboards at church on Mother's Day. Well, it's kind of bouncy here. Kind of bumping, a lot of bumps here. They gotta fix this path too. It's kind of bumpy. How'd that happen? Yeah, so I'm playing keyboards. Usually I play guitar at church, but I'm playing keyboards. I've done that before. It's not like I haven't. And yeah, we're playing 3 services on Mother's Day. So he gave me the head nod. I gave him the head nod too. Yeah, now they tell me that historically our Mother's Day services have always been the busiest services that they have since our church started. So they're doing three services, 9 o'clock, 10:30, and 12 o'clock. So I've got to play at all 3 of those. But after the 12 o'clock service is done, then I'm free to go after we play. We always play right in the beginning. So right as the service starts, worship team plays. Then once we're done playing, we can just get up and leave because we would have been there for 2 services plus playing that 3rd service. So we don't have to stick around if we don't want. Yeah, so all right, let's go through here. So yeah, I'll be doing that on Mother's Day. What do you guys have planned for Mother's Day? All right, let's get past here first. All right, this is always the issue when you're coming down the paths. There are people here, and you got to kind of keep your eyes open. You don't want to run into people. And you know, there's curves, right? You got to be careful. So yeah, that's what I'm up to on Mother's Day. I don't know if we're doing anything special, if the families are getting together or anything like that. But nobody said anything so far, so I don't think there's anything going on. Bugs keep hitting me in the face every time I go past this area. What's the deal? I think maybe it's all the foliage. They kind of hang out. I remember once coming down here, they were spraying bug repellent type stuff because you could smell it all over the place. It was really bad. You had to try to hold your breath as you went by it. So yeah, you can't just go anywhere because you never can tell. So alright, so they got the riding lawnmowers cutting grass here. I think we'll head back the way we came, or the way we were, where we were, I should say. Well, I'll go ahead and turn here. Yeah, we saw that lady before there, huh? Come up over here. Yeah, so people have said that, you know, we have some pretty nice paths to ride around in this area. Yeah, we do. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, recognize that? Yeah, I usually do my bike reviews in this general area here. Yeah, we do have some pretty nice paths to ride. I also ride along on the streets mostly, as you know. Now, there are some bikes that I haven't taken out yet for the year. People have asked me about, you know, that too. They're coming. I'm looking for a good warm weather day to go take it. Some people have asked me about the wired cruiser that I have. And yeah, I haven't taken that out yet. Yeah, I think for that bike, you know, I'm going to be on the streets and probably going a little faster with it on the streets to compete with some of the cars. I mean, I'm not going to go as fast as the cars, but you know, some roads that you take, it's nice to have a little more speed on there if you need it, right, as an emergency, just in case thing. So let's go up here. So I I haven't taken that yet out. I haven't ridden the Freed Air Eden in a while as well, even though that's up for sale. I will continue to ride that if necessary until that's sold. That still hasn't been ridden. What else hasn't been ridden? It's been a few here and there haven't been ridden yet. The Himiway D7 hasn't been ridden yet. See, these are the bigger bikes. Yeah, I haven't taken them because usually when I take the bigger bikes, I'm going some distance or I'm going on some roads that require a little bit more power, right? But you know, when the weather is like this, I mean, I'm already getting chills right now. I'm getting a little cold at this point. I don't want to go too far. Yeah. So, you know, when the companies give me these bikes, and I usually ask them for the ones that have the largest batteries they have, because I usually go farther than, you know, than you might think, and being heavier and all, you know, the bigger battery pays off. So that's why even for the lectric, I've asked them for their extended range battery versions all the time. And they have accommodated me on that. So thank you to them and to the other manufacturers. It's nice to get out a little bit, go for a ride. Yeah. Where else should we go? Should we go say hi to the folks at Sam's Cycle? They're not too far from here. Nah, he's probably busy. Day before Mother's Day? Nah, I don't think so. Or a couple days before Mother's Day, I should say. I don't think so. I don't want to bother him. Okay, let's go here. See, this is where I usually go. That's why I didn't know. I said, where's that path come from? I usually come down this thing, the parking lot area. I'm not familiar with the other walking path area. I'll stop here for a bit. So, anyway, yeah, cars are coming, so gotta stop. Glad to hear that some of you guys are out on your bikes now. You know, I got confirmation from you guys on comments from the other videos that some of you guys are out now. Good. It's time to get out. But others have told me too, weather has not been great in some areas. You know, a lot of rain and things. Yeah, I know. It's kept me off the bike for a while too. Yeah, this weather has been up and down so far this season. I've been able to go out a few times, but not a lot. You know, I'll go out for one time and then the next day is too cold to go. So, or it's raining on you. Something. You know, something holds you back all the time. So, yeah, you can only do what you can do. People have asked me about this thing too. Let me say here, this is not actually a bike path. This is actually a parking area. So you can see the car in front of me. We're actually supposed to be riding over here, but of course, if there's no cars, might as well ride on the other part. You don't want to get hit by a car. I have noted too, I don't know which state had somebody die recently by hitting a car door that opened up in front of them. Yeah, you've got to stay away from the cars. Give yourself some space. But I know why you're so close. It's because you don't want to get hit by the other car, right? But if you don't give yourself some space and the guy opens that car door, that's not going to be good for you. I think he hit the car door and then he fell in front of another car and the car ran him over. Yeah, it's terrible to read something about that, to see the news reports about it. You gotta be careful. I mean, a lot of times those guys don't know when they open the door the bike is coming down their area. They don't look in the rear-view mirror. You know, if you're a driver of a car, look in your rear-view mirror, your side-view mirror first before you open the door. But you as a bike rider, yeah, keep yourself safe. That's all I'm saying. Is be aware that you don't know what these guys are gonna do. Alright guys, I'm getting a little cold. I think I'm gonna head back. Hey, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. I just wanted to get out when I can. I mean, at this point, I haven't gone anywhere far. on all these videos has just been staying around the general areas, riding around the streets. But again, better to do that than not to do anything at all. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys next time.